Can we trust this kid, Tariq?
We can't.
But I know how to keep him in line.
What's his weakness?
He is a weakness.
You need to make a call.
Tariq, everything okay?
Your son is fine. He's gonna start working for us. Make sure he does what we say. If you don't, Tariq dies.
Only thing you need to know is that there's this family from Queens and they're running shit.
What family?
It's Monet and Lorenzo. They're the parents and the plugs. Drew, Kane, and Diana. Kane is the nigga you need to worry about. He's the shooter. Lorenzo's the king. Monet's the queen. Kane is the rook. Drew's the knight. Diana's the bishop. When one of them come in here asking about me, you knock over the right piece. Now, if it's an emergency, you knock over every piece on the board, eh?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq versus Lorenzo, King versus King. Yes, this is all about the chess pieces that they was talking about in the little teaser, and I'm definitely going to be breaking it down, letting you guys know exactly how I think this is going to play out, and certain possibilities that may happen. Now, you guys make sure you checked out my Tariq versus Monet video, the chess game. I did that video a few weeks ago, breaking that down between those two characters. And today we definitely going to talk about these two characters. Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. Let me know exactly how you see this playing out. Now, when it comes between these two, yes, these two are the two kings on the board. Yes, they didn't show Lorenzo in the actual teaser, but Tariq already explained that when he was talking to your boy Braden. He allowed Braden to know certain things about the Tejada's family. And Tariq going up against Lorenzo, he has to build his team. And he has his team. And of course, Braden is a rook, and he's going to have to use Braden for his advantage in the long run to protect him and to help him possibly, you know, be at the top. Now, what Tariq did was a smart thing. He broke down each Tejada family member and let Braden know exactly who they are and pretty much their threat level. Told him the only person that you really got to worry about is Kane, because Kane is a hothead. He is the shooter. He is a rook, and he can be very dangerous. So we're going to see how that plays out with Kane. But in order for Tariq to come at Lorenzo and to take the spot at the top, he's going to have to take down the family. And like I told you guys before, when it comes to Kane, Tariq has already proven that he's able to neutralize Kane. Now, if you look up and you study chess, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, you chess players out there, but from what I know, they said the rook usually doesn't start off real strong, but at the end of the game, they're very crucial. So even though that Kane doesn't seem like he's versatile right now, and that he's not mentally stable right now, do not underestimate him. Tariq has to continue to neutralize him at all costs, because when this season is over, trust me, Kane will have a very vital role. And I got a feeling he's going to do something very big when it comes down between his family. Now, of course, we got Diana. And Tariq, when he's in the right state of mind, because we know he was drugged in the last episode and Diana was able to get some stuff out of Tariq, of course. But in the right state of mind, Tariq is always able to neutralize her. She is the bishop, and she's really no threat to Tariq, because Diana, she's more of a emotional roller coaster. She lets her emotions get in the way. That's what Monet told her. If Tariq is in the right state of mind, he can always neutralize her. I got a feeling he's going to continue to make mistakes with these girls. He needs to adjust. But as of right now, it does seem like, for the most part, Tariq understands what he's dealing with when it's with Diana. Now, your boy Drew the Knight, he's another character that Tariq is watching, right? Now, the thing about Drew is this. Drew, he is giving information to Tariq. So even though he's on the board, he's almost like a weak link because Tariq is able to gather information out of him. He's able to learn more about his opponent, which is Monet and the rest of the Tejada family. And he's getting all that from Drew. So that's why you see Tariq doing something smart. That's keeping Drew close and being very cool with him. But Drew is too distracted by Zeke's teammate. So that's going to be an issue for the Tejada's family. Now we have the Queen Monet. You know what I'm saying? And they say the queen is the most powerful chess piece on the board. She can move in all types of directions. Very powerful, right? Now Tariq has to continue to do what he's doing. The thing about Monet is she is very aware of Tariq. She knows this kid is smart. She already done stated that whoever gets close to this kid, they end up dead or in jail, which is straight facts. Now when it comes to Monet, she has her own objective. She has her own agenda. If Tariq is able to neutralize her and get her out the picture, and you know, if that's the case, he can definitely get rid of Lorenzo. But the thing is this, we don't really know what Monet is really up to. We definitely going to talk about that later on. Now Tariq and his weakness is his mother Tasha, the other queen. You know what I'm saying? She's the other queen. And even though Tasha, she in the past did have a lot of power, and the queen typically does have a lot of power in chess. As of right now, Tasha, all she can really do is watch. She's not really doing too much. She is giving some type of knowledge to Tariq, letting him know certain things he can do. She is pretty much trying to protect her son, but she is limited, right? Because she's locked up. She can't do too much. Tasha has to continue to do what she's been doing as far as this whole Tejada family thing and protecting Tariq. Just keep doing those push-ups, man. Keep getting strong, buff, because you're going to need it, because Lorenzo is going to send some heat your way eventually, or Tasha could just slip up in there. I got a feeling that's definitely going to happen. But this is Tariq's biggest weakness, Tasha, because if he messes up, you know Lorenzo was able to say, you know what, I'm going to make that move on her. I'm going to do something to your mother. And that's something that Tariq does not want to happen. Now, when it comes to Lorenzo the king, remember, even though he's not the most powerful person on the board, he is the most important person in the Tejada family. And in the game of chess, yes, the king is very valuable and important. Lorenzo's biggest thing is control. He wanted to know what Tariq's weakness was, which was Tasha, and that's exactly what he's going to continue to do, aim for his weakness. Now, even though that Tariq works for him, he doesn't really care about that. His whole thing is controlling Tariq at all costs, controlling Tasha, and keeping both of them in line. And I think Lorenzo probably thinks like, you know what, as long as I got him in control as far as his weaknesses, he's not going to do anything. And I think that could be a weakness of Lorenzo, not anticipating Tariq to come after him in his organization, which is going to be a huge mistake in my opinion. Now, I believe Monet understands Tariq a little bit more because she's out there talking to him and she is seeing some of the stuff that he's doing. Now, as I told you guys earlier, the thing about Monet is we don't know her true agenda. She, deep down inside, wants to really run everything. So even though if, Monet and Lorenzo works together like the queen and king should do, they would be very powerful. But if that queen decides to just move out the way and let her king, be taken out, that's going to be a problem. You see what I'm saying? And I got a feeling the Tejada's family, they're going to pretty much have issues on the inside that's going to hurt them more than anything. And Lorenzo, he cannot overlook Tariq, even though he's a kid. That could be a huge weakness. And the thing about Lorenzo is this. He's not doing research on Tariq. Only thing they did was, look up that report, found out that whoever gets close to him end up dead or in jail. I mean, that's about it. Tariq is doing his homework. He's looking up who Lorenzo Tejada was. Ever since the first episode, he's been on this. And he's pretty much been mentally preparing for the Tejada family on a way to work with them, as well as, in my opinion, be at the top. I mean, for him to pretty much put them all in a category of chess pieces lets me know deep down inside Tariq wants to take the top spot. and he has Lorenzo the King on his eyes, and he knows Monet is going to be in the way. He knows that Drew, Kane, and Diana and other people as well are going to be in the way, and he's going to try his best to try to neutralize everything that they bring his way. When it's all said and done, I do think that your boy Tariq is going to figure out a way to overcome these new enemies that he's going to be facing, man. And the Tejada family, I know a lot of people said don't underestimate them. Some people don't give them a whole lot of credit. I say this, I'm not going to underestimate anybody, because the Tejada family is bigger than just who we see on the screen. Monet mentioned that, she wants the protection of the Tejada family, that last name. So even though we see Monet and her kids and Lorenzo, it's definitely has to be more Tejada family members going on in the show somewhere eventually down the line. So even though Tariq is able to neutralize this family, doesn't necessarily mean that he won't have issues down the line. But when it comes to Tariq and Lorenzo, Tariq seems like he's preparing, he's doing his homework. And I don't know about y'all, but I say it's always best to plan things out instead of doing things just out of nowhere. I mean, you make a lot of mistakes when you don't prepare yourself. At least Tariq is doing his homework and he's trying to prepare himself. On the other hand, Lorenzo, I see him saying, you know what? As long as I got his mom in control, as long as I got him in control, I can pretty much neutralize both of them. And I don't think Lorenzo thinks that they're going to come after him or anybody's going to hurt him in his organization. Well, if that's the case, he has another thing coming. But then again, Lorenzo could have a whole lot of different things going on in his head, because he, as he explained to Monet, he knows Drew needs to step up. He believes in Diana as far as just going to school, playing basketball. He doesn't think she should be in the game. He understands Kane and his weaknesses as well, and he doesn't like how Monet is doing things. So he is quite aware of certain things. I'm not going to knock him on that. I just can't wait to see how this all plays out. What do you guys think? Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. How do you see it playing out when it's all said and done? And as I told you guys, man, we got to watch out for these characters. Your boy Kane is definitely a character that we got to watch out for. And I got a feeling Drew as well is going to be very interesting, man. Those chess pieces that they showed in that teaser, I mean, what side are you on? Are you the side of, Monet and the Tejada's family, or Tariq and his family? And I got a feeling it's going to be some switches. Trust me. Everybody ain't on everybody's team, man. It's going to be some backstabbing in this game of chess. And a lot of people are going to be very surprised what's going to go down, in my opinion, man. But you guys, thank you guys, once again for all the support, all the love. And I will continue to bring you more Power Book 2 Ghost content in the future. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.